Hello, welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Angels and Ancestors deck. I hope you're having a great day, week, night, day, whatever it is for you. All my readings are timeless, which means they will reach you when it's time. And all my readings are intuitive, which means I don't know what's in the book. My messages come directly from Spirit through the imagery on the cards. Also, you do not have to like or subscribe. I am not wanting to be part of the algorithm because Spirit will direct all my messages to where they're supposed to go to, when they're supposed to go to. So let's get into the reading today. See what Spirit has to say. Summer, bask in joy and light. Interesting. You are a busy person. You are constantly on the go. Everything that you do has a purpose. What else is there? Yeah. Very busy. Busy little bee. Constantly working, constantly helping for the greater good, perhaps. Hunter. Perhaps you're the main provider for your family. Perhaps you're even a hunter and you actually bring home the meat. But you're definitely a busy person. You like to be busy. You have many different interests that you have. You are definitely more of an intuitive person. You have a connection with yourself and with that around you. You definitely use your senses, and by senses, I mean your intuition, your sixth sense, your auric field. You feel very deeply, and you can feel the changes and the shifts in the air. That's what makes you such a great hunter. Perhaps you're also a tracker. Shaolin Master. Perhaps you've done some fighting training. Maybe you've taken a martial art, Tai Chi. You've definitely learned the balance between peace and fight. You will always choose peace first, but you know when the time to take action is. Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. You also might be an energy healer of sorts. There's a lot going on here with the hands. And you may have tattoos. You're definitely a person who has a lot of empathy. And understanding. But at the same time, you have a firmness. Which says, yes, you get some breathing room, and I will allow you some breathing room. But at a certain point, if they haven't leveled up, so to speak, and they stay at the same vibration with never changing, your cutoff game is hard. Because you're here to grow. You're not here to be stagnant. And you know this in your mind, like, you know this. You stand up for this. This is something that you keep close. You don't necessarily let anyone else know, but you have a certain standard that you follow, and you will give everyone a chance, and you will be empathetic, and you will help them and give the shirt off your back and show them the way and teach them the way. But if they never truly apply these principles and learn from you, then you let them go. Because you're about moving up in the world. You're about changing a vibration to a better place. You're not about being stagnant. You're always asking questions. You're always trying to be better than you were yesterday. As a tracker, your skills always are being honed. Every time you track, you learn something new. Every time you hunt, you learn to be a better tracker, to become a better hunter. You never stop looking. You look and search for all the clues, for all the answers. And you know that there is a balance. But you also know that you can't get anywhere by staying still. What else, Spirit? Winter, take care of your needs. So, again, with becoming a busy bee and always being on the go, sometimes we don't learn to take a rest. So, you've been neglecting something of yourself, not giving yourself enough time, not giving yourself enough rest to heal, always pushing yourself, helping others, teaching others, doing everything for the greater good. Sometimes you need to stop and take a rest to take care of yourself and your health. Because if you are depleted, then you can't help the other. You can't be the teacher that you want to teach. Spirit Fox. Yeah. You know this. You know that you have been putting yourself off. You also know why. There's something that you know that you're not sharing with anyone around you. Maybe a medical diagnosis. Maybe you've had a vision. Or something has been shown to you. But you know something that you're not sharing right now. Why are you not sharing this? Great teacher. Because you still feel you're the student. The thing about being a great teacher is realizing that you're always the student. But that doesn't mean that you can't teach. You can't show somebody else the starting point and how to get from A, B to C. Just because you don't feel complete or that you've had enough training, but what from I can tell by the cards, Hunter, Shaolin Master, Fire Guardian, you have more than enough qualities that you can teach. Tracking, hunting, working in the community for the greater good, martial arts, these are all things for improving ourselves on a daily. Your tattoos represent your journey, your story, and you write them on yourselves. Whatever it is that you are not sharing, you need to let the burden of this go and share it with the one you love, or the one you care about the most, or trust the most. This will help you free up and let go of some of that fear of not being good enough. Because you are good enough. You've already gotten through all these trials, and it was with a lot of effort and learning and getting there. But now it's time for you to impart this information to others. So whatever this is that you're keeping, it's time to share. It's time to let it go and let it get out there. Whether it's, again, whatever it is for you, a medical diagnosis, whatever this thing is that you know, you need to share it. It's going to help somebody in your life or around you. Shapeshifter. It's time for you to change and take on your role, to shift out and transform from the constant student to the student and teacher. Teachers are always learning. Teachers are always looking for more knowledge. You could be a Virgo. Virgos do a lot of research. As a Virgo myself, I'm constantly feeling like I don't have enough information. For some subjects, I have done multiple courses, repeating the same beginner course done by a different person over and over again, because I want as much information as I can possibly get, and I still don't feel that I'm good enough. So maybe that's what this is you just don't feel good enough. You don't feel like it's enough information. But we always have to realize at some point, we have to believe that we've learned enough, and that we're now at a stage where, even though we're still learning and will continue learning, it's time for us to teach the part that we've already learned and mastered. Every teacher teaches in a different way, and they will also focus on different aspects of what's being taught in a different way. So it's always great to learn from different people, different mediums, and stuff like that. But it's never a good thing when we say to ourselves, well, I'm not good enough to show someone else because I don't have enough information. You probably have more than enough information. You're just scared and blocking yourself. You're probably a true leader, but you're scared of leading. Guardian angel. You are extremely protected, and you are not alone. You're protected by angels, by your ancestors. And by yourself. You have a boundary or a knowing. You can feel when your auric field has been entered, and you know that you're being protected. You can feel that. So trust it. Trust that this protection is in place so that you can now do your job, which is to teach, to move on. But this thing is holding you back. Whatever it is that you're not telling anyone is holding you back. Once you let go and finally tell this secret, it will unlock something in you that will allow the rest to flow and be free and give you peace. Whatever this you're holding on to is a guilt, a burden, perhaps even a family thing that has been a secret. Whatever it is, it's time to let it go. It's time for you to move on. And you can do this. You're highly protected. Your ancestors have you. This will be completed in this lifetime, in your cycle, and healing your lineage. All right, that seems to be the reading for today. Thank you for your time and thank you for joining me. Remember, I do not want to be part of the algorithm, so you don't need to like or subscribe. And I am not dependent on this for money. I send out these messages because I am directed to. And Spirit will get them to where they need to go. So I trust in that and not in the algorithm. You can catch me on any of the platforms I'm on. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also email me at darknightheal@gmail.com if you have any questions. Other than that, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.